welcome to Ask Kathleen Anything. So, this question comes from a former client of mine, and I want to share it with you because I get a version of this question, well, over the course of my 35 plus year practice. I get this question all the time. So, it's from Jeanette, and she writes in an email. She says, how often should I weigh myself? I don't want to get obsessed, but it really does feel like an obsession. And I end up really hating on myself if the number is higher than I think it should be. I'm worried that I am currently weighing myself way too often, but I don't want to not get on the scale at all. So, how often do you weigh yourself, Dr. Kathleen? And how often do you think I should? So, I feel for you. I totally feel for you. I feel for Jeanette. And guess what? I have definitely been there in the place where I weighed myself too much, too frequently. Now, I don't answer the question, how often do I weigh myself? Because one, it varies. And two, it's very personal. There's no formula. The right answer for you lies within you. So you'll know by the feeling. Now, your feeling is not coming from the number on the scale. Your feeling is coming from your thinking about the number on the scale. And also, you can check in with yourself and know, am I weighing enough to, keep a healthy check on what's going on with my body? Or am I weighing so often that it clearly does look like an obsessive behavior? Now, you're going to have a lot of thinking about your weight. Well, okay, let me back up. It's easy to fall prey to what goes on in our culture that points us to the appearance of our body, the over obsession with health, and even how health is created, as if the number on the scale has a direct cause and effect as it relates to your health. And spoiler alert, it doesn't. That doesn't mean that getting on the scale, seeing the number, having a neutral, healthy, I shall say, relationship to the information that you get, right? That's possible. That can be important. Now, I work with people who haven't been on the scale in years, and they pay a visit to a doctor's office or whatever where it's required that they get weighed, and even insist, please don't tell me what the number is. If that is working for them, that's fine. There's definitely a too frequent weighing, and I've been there. Now, I will say right now, it is the end of the year, and it's colder than usual. So my typical activities are tennis and pickleball and walking the dogs, and then I do, which are outdoors. And we have some rain this time of year. And most of the people that I play pickleball and tennis with are engaged with their families right now. I indulge in some treats sometimes this time of year that I don't typically want or am around at other times of the year. So I've gotten on the scale recently, and I saw the number was a little bit higher than usual. And oh my gosh, my little brain wanted to get a little up in a tizzy over it. And I just realized that's just thinking. That is my thinking causing me to feel like something's wrong or that I need to do something. And for me, there's not anything I need to do because I know my body is brilliant. My activity level will bump up again. My desire or exposure to have, a little sugary treat here and there, that's going to fade away probably. And maybe it won't, but it's my body. My body is filled with innate intelligence. My body knows exactly what to do, and my body gives me signals. I'm not eating enough sugary treats or whatever it might be that's causing me to feel poorly. So I'm fine, and you're fine too. And I want you to find peace, and I want you to access the trust in the innate intelligence that spins the planet, breathes for us, um, does every bodily function for us in form, we spiritual beings who inhabit this form called a body. Um, it's all taken care of. And yes, there are things we can do to interfere with that. And there's things that we can do to support that. And there's some basics, and I don't need to tell you what they are because you know what they are. So find that happy place for you in your relationship with the bathroom scale. Could be that you kick it to the curb once and for all, or, you weigh yourself with a certain frequency and that works right now. And then a few weeks from now, that frequency doesn't work anymore. And so your inner guidance will take care of you. It's got you. It's who you are. Hope that's helpful.